Hello everyone, thank y'all so much for tuning in. My name is Erica Danielle. I'm one of the digital editors here at Rare Radar. And tonight we will be interviewing an artist by the name of NorthAve Jax. And we'll be talking to him about a lot of different things, about how he got started, his visuals, his viral TikTok, several different things. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. I feel like I haven't done one of these in a really long time and on our Radar IG Live interview. But please believe, we've been out here working, okay? Myself, Asia, Jess, Prince, we have been working on our Celebrating Her series, which is a series that we do every year during the month of March for Women's History Month, where we just highlight women who are doing their thing. So if you have not checked that out, definitely go check it out. It's on our page. Definitely check it out. So yes, hello everybody. And I know we don't do this, but today has been a day. So I have a little libation today. So today I'm drinking some Prosecco. So yeah, if you don't have a drink, go grab one. If you do have a drink, cheers. Okay. So hold on. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. So, whatever you're drinking, drop down in the comments to let me know what you're drinking, okay? Because like I said, I'm on the Prosecco wine train today. But I'm open to suggestions, Like, I know it's a Thursday, but it's Friday Eve, right? So, so I'm with it. So, just let me know what y'all drinking. Hello, everybody. Hello. If y'all have a little libation, come join us. Jess says she's drinking a water, period. We love hydration. Yes, we love hydration. Drinking a water. I appreciate that. Summer body loading. Yes. At this point, summer is just getting the body that I'm giving it. Better luck next year for me. I don't know. I guess it's never too late. I can start now. I think definitely next week for sure, April 1st, because depending on the kind of workouts you do and how hard you go, a lot could happen in a month or two. So if I start April 1st, come June, honey, snatched. So yes, it's just pink lemonade margarita. Ooh, is that homemade, or did you buy it in a bottle? Did that come prepackaged? Let me know. That sounds good. I'm a margarita fan. I'm a margarita fiend. Okay, so love me a good margarita. So point me to the nearest direction because I love that. But yes, I'm drinking on some champagne. Yes. All right, yeah. Send me a picture, especially if it's prepackaged. If I can just pick it up, because yeah, that sounds good. That sounds real good. It's from Schnucks. Ooh. That does sound like some Schnucks kind of stuff. For sure. Schnucks got all the good stuff. Okay. That sounds like a summer drink. We're gonna have to do that on one of our Art Hill excursions or whatever excursion that we get into this summer, because we are outside. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to try that. Okay. Hello everybody who's joining. And NorthAve Jax has joined us, so we will go ahead and request him in. Hold on 1 second. Alright, just invited him in. So he'll be joining us in a minute. Hello. My bad, y'all. Champagne.
Turn it up.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I was just talking about my little libation. So we were talking about margaritas and stuff. We were having a whole conversation.
Oh, someone was on here before?
No, I was talking to the people in the comments about.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hello. So how are you? Thank you so much for taking the time out to chat with us for a little bit.
Of course. I'm good. How are you?
Good. So why don't we just kick this off by, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, tell everybody who doesn't know, who is NorthAve Jax?
Yeah. Well, my name is NorthAve Jax. I'm also known as Jackson. That's what most people call me. I'm from Burlington, Vermont, and I'm an artist that recently just got signed to LVRN. So, yeah.
Yes, congratulations. We're gonna get into all of that. We gonna unpack that and get into all of
Okay,
that.
okay, okay.
So no, but no, that's good. So as you just mentioned, you are from Burlington, Vermont. So I just want to know what was it like growing up there, and I'm just curious to know, is there a hip hop scene in Burlington, Vermont?
Um, well, yeah, I mean, growing up in Burlington, Vermont is it's different now that I've experienced living in other places because I was there for 19 years of my life and I didn't really like experience anything else like living there, like, so being here in Atlanta, I've definitely got to see now what it's like being in Vermont, and it's way different. It's kind of like a secluded spot, if that makes sense. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, what was the second question? I'm sorry.
Is there a hip hop scene in
Oh
Vermont?
yeah. Not there wasn't like a big one, but
Mm-hmm.
it started to grow, because I mean, there's a couple artists from Vermont, but there's not many, so it wasn't a very well-known spot for talent, especially in music, sports. Just there's a lot of people who are good, but it just doesn't get recognized like that. So
Right.
it's growing right now, and it's growing faster than it's ever has right now, and it's a beautiful thing to see.
Nice, nice.
Yeah,
So, I had to do my research. So, let you guys, I'm gonna ask this, based on the research that I found. So, I saw that you used to, be really big in basketball. In school, you're a basketball player. So, what prompted
yeah.
the career change from basketball player to artist?
I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason I went from basketball to music was, well, I mean, I love music, like, let me just say that music's like my favorite thing in the world. But I got kicked off the basketball team basically, and it was my last year of school, so I was like, damn. And I thought I was going to the NBA, so
Hmm.
my plans got crushed.
Oh no.
But yeah, pretty much I got kicked off the basketball team, and I just started to just make music every single day, and it became something that I was like obsessed with. So yeah,
Okay. So it's like it worked out either
it
way.
worked out. It
Now
worked
you're,
out.
now you're doing what you love either way. So it's
Yeah.
like it worked out. Not too bad.
Hmm.
That makes sense. So I read you grew up, listening to rock music such as like the Red Hot Chili Peppers and Pearl Jam, and then you discovered hip hop later on. So I just want to know, like, describe how it felt the first time you discovered hip hop and you heard artists such as like Jay-Z or Nas or Drake and that.
The first time I heard rap music, it's a funny story actually. I was like 7 or 8 years old because yeah, I grew up on rap music. That's what I heard first. But the first time I heard rap music, I was in a library. I don't know if I was like at school or something, a trip, but I just remember this time so well because it's like it was super like it stuck with me. I went upstairs and there used to be like these headphones with the CD players
Right,
where all
yeah.
the songs would play,
They
and I
don't know
picked
nothing about that nowadays. They don't know
nah
nothing.
for real, for real. I picked them up and there was music already playing. Um, and it was Flow Rider. It was that song Low, the apple bottom jeans, boots
Yeah,
with
Boost
the
with the
fur.
bird. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And that was like the first time I heard rap music. And I'm like, oh my god, it made me feel so good too because I was like, what? I've never heard this before. What is this? I goosebumps, all that. So it was like I was still into rock music, but like hearing that, I was like, wow, this is so. Because like I mean, you probably remember the first time you heard a rap song too. Like
Yeah.
it's
Makes you
like
feel like, what is this?
yeah, it makes you feel cool, especially as a young kid. Like hearing that for the first time, I was like, wow, this is probably like gonna change my life, and like it did.
And it did. So look at that. Look at that.
Yeah,
So you started, I read that you started playing the drums when you were 2 and you were actually in a rock band in the first grade, which is kind of cool. So
yeah.
what made you transition from just being solely a musician into being a rapper?
I mean, I feel like everything that's happened in my life has played a part in why I'm a vocalist now. I would say I wouldn't even say I'm just a rapper, but of like an artist. And the reason why I was a drummer, right?
Hmm.
That is crazy. You knew that. I was in a rock band in first grade, and I loved music so much, but I was mostly like involved with basketball growing up in my like teenage years and my and being in middle school and stuff. That was like the thing that everyone was doing. So I was like, okay, I want to do that too, type, you know. And
Right.
if you asked me 5 years ago, yo, you think you can make music and make it big? I'd be like, bro, you're crazy, you know.
Yeah.
So that wasn't even in my thoughts, but having everything played out the way it played out, it definitely, because like I wasn't like it wasn't like I didn't make music anymore. You know, I would freestyle with my friends, or I would I would try to like just just create something, but it wasn't something I was taking serious. And
Right.
then, like I said, after basketball stopped, it was like it came at the perfect time. I feel like it was like, all right, you're gonna live this moment in your life, and then God was like, I'm gonna start you on this right after you're done. So I feel
Yeah.
like everything that happened for a reason, and it played out for a reason. So
Everything works out how it's supposed to.
for
We may
real,
not see it like in the moment. You might be like, "This is the worst thing that ever happened to me ever," but then
yeah.
you look back and it's like, "This is perfect. Couldn't have
And
died."
what I find funny too is like literally I had this conversation about like it gets sunny after it rains, basically, you know.
Yeah.
And the funniest thing is like it's just like I think about when all the times like 2016, for example, that was like my favorite year, right? That's everyone's favorite year.
Yeah.
I know for a fact that I was feeling stressed 90% of those days, but when I like think back to the moments, it's like, nah, that was beautiful. So
Yeah.
I really don't be mad at my like stress or problems, because it's like I know it's happening for a reason, you know. So
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, first of all, I feel like 2016 was everybody's favorite year. I don't know why, but yeah,
yeah,
somebody just said 2016 was the best year. I don't know why 2016 is everybody's
it was
like
something in the
everybody's favorite
air.
year. I don't know. That's just so sorry.
Yeah.
But summer 2016 would just go down in history for everybody. That's just the best year ever, which I think is hilarious. So makes sense to me.
Nah, absolutely. That's when LeBron won the finals, comebacks from a 3-1 lead. That's when Kobe retired. Like
Yeah.
Drake dropped views. Nah, that was the
Yes, I was
best.
just about to say, yeah.
X, all of them were popping. Like, that's when Lil Uzi was jumping. That's nah, you can't beat that. You can't beat
Yeah.
that.
Some people say summer 2022 is looking promising, so we'll see. Some people say this summer is looking summer 2016 is. So we shall see. Fingers
I mean,
crossed.
I would not complain at all.
Yeah, we need
At
that. After
all.
the last couple of years, we definitely need it. We definitely need it.
Yeah.
So tell the story about how you got signed to Love Renaissance. I know you say you just got signed, so congratulations again. So tell the story about how that even came to be.
So I was after one of like the worst nights of my life, right? I'm talking one of the worst nights of my whole entire life. I wake up to a text I've seen millions of times before, but it was like, "Yo, bro, I could get you signed." Blah blah blah. Like, and I from a number I don't have. I'm like, all right, I'm not even gonna pay attention to this. An hour or two later, because I seen it in the morning. I woke up real early. I know Caleb's in here and he remembers this. Uh, I woke up right, and then hour passes by. I get a text from my other friend. He's like, "Bro, that kid was not lying. I'm with him right now. Like, he's been talking to Tunde, who's the CEO and president of the label, and he got his phone number from a Twitter post,
Wow.
and he FaceTimed him at like 3 in the morning, and he's like, "Yo, I got this kid. He can make all this good music. Like, you gotta sign him. Blah blah blah." And Tunde was like, if you know Tunde, he's not responding to phone calls, even if he has your number in your contact, right? Because he's a
Ah,
busy guy. He's a busy guy. He
right,
got a
right.
lot of things to do, you know. So it was surprising that he answered the phone, especially at that time. But he's
Right.
like, "Yeah, yeah, just send me the music, right?" Because people tell him that every day, you know. So he gets the music, and about like I think it was a day later or a couple hours later. I'm not really sure on that information, but he calls back and he's like, "Yo, I want to fly this kid out down to Atlanta right now," right?
Mm,
And I'm like, "What?" I it was like I'm like, "Yo," is my dream coming true right now? Like that's what I'm thinking in my head, and like just yeah, they flew me out down to Atlanta, and the rest is history.
Nice, nice, nice. So, congratulations on your latest single, "Too High to Speak." So
Thank
what
you.
was the inspiration behind that record?
Um, I honestly like I came up with the idea of the song a long time before I made it, and I used to be in school, you know. I know there's a lot of kids who do this as well. Hit the bathroom real quick, get your fix, and then head to class, right? And I'd be
Mm-hmm.
in school all the time, and this is when I first started smoking weed too. I would be in school all the time, and I'd be high, not ready to pay attention or not even want to conversate with people, and it became a thing where it was like I kind of was overthinking, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that overthinking made me not want to talk to people and made me want to focus on myself. So it was like, even though I was stressing myself out by doing it, it was kind of good for me because it was like it was kind of showing me reality in a sense. And it's
Right,
just like I gotta focus on myself. I'm too high to talk to you. Not just being high off weed, but like high mentally. Like just
right.
like I can't do this right now. I gotta focus. You know what I mean? So it really has a lot of meaning. But that's pretty much the inspiration of the. I would be in class and just not having it. Not like I don't want to talk, so leave me be. It's very simple, and it's in the chorus, but it's just it means so much as in because you have those times. Everyone has those times where you're just like, I do not want to talk to anybody right now.
Oh
You know what
yeah,
I mean? Right? Whether you're high or not, it's just like
right. Leave me
I do
alone.
not. Yeah, there's a lot, and then I talk about my brothers, and I talk about making sure they're good. Even though I got my problems, I gotta stay strong.
Mhm.
Pretty much the inspiration for Two How to Speak. Yeah.
Okay, so there's like a double meaning, a few meanings. I
Yeah.
like that. I
I
like
made that song. Well, I made that song over the span of 2 days, but in the session, it probably took like 2 hours to make. So it was,
it.
oh,
Really?
yeah, it was a really well thought out song for myself. I feel like because it takes me forever to write songs. So
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah.
So speaking of processes, I checked out some of your visuals and I think they're super, super dope. So talk about like the creative process behind your visuals.
Well, for me, music is art, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's best when you put your full emotion into it, no matter what it is, whether you're happy, sad,
Right.
like subtle, whatever your mood is, just incorporate that into your art. And I try to target my strongest feeling in that moment, however I'm feeling, or something that's been pissing me off, or something I just want to get off my chest, because like
Mm-hmm.
art and music has no rules, you know, like
Right.
it's just it. It could be way more complicated than it really seems, and I make it that way sometimes because up and down. It's a roller coaster. I'm not always gonna do the best, but what I find in those times is that just like I just gotta have fun with it. Just if you have fun with it, and you got to give yourself constructive criticism. You can't think everything you do is amazing, otherwise
Right.
you're not gonna get any better. But
Right.
stressing about it the whole time is only gonna make it worse because what Tunde told me this. He said something perfect isn't perfect. A perfect piece is a finished piece. Stop trying to
Mm-hmm.
make it so perfect because you're not gonna be able to finish it.
Right.
And like that stuck with me for so long, and like it's to the point now where it's like if I don't want to finish something, I'll either write. I'll try to finish one part of the song so I can do the rest because I like to freestyle too in the studio as well.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause that feel it comes more natural. It sounds more natural
Right.
than spin something you've written. So yeah, that's pretty much my creative process. Freestyling, writing, just having fun though. Just if people are in here who make music or create anything, just don't overthink shit, bro. That's like the one thing I would say. Like that shit is so bad. I mean, it's good sometimes, like if you're doing it like once a year,
Mm-hmm. Right.
but yeah, just don't overthink. Have fun. That's literally my creative process. Just try to enjoy it as much as possible.
Okay, I like that. I like that. So, congratulations on also saw something else. Your video for your single Endgame went viral, like 1.5 million views. So
Oh,
congratulations on
Eastside.
that. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
So how does it feel to know that your content has been received so well?
I mean, it's like, this is gonna sound crazy, but like I kind of like I've been expecting this, you know. So it seems it
Yeah.
doesn't.
It
It
doesn't, by the way. I feel that. It doesn't sound crazy at all.
Well, yeah, okay. I just don't want to sound like full of myself, but I've kind of been expecting it, you know. It's different when it's a lot more people, you know. I've never had 1.5 million people even look at something, you know. So it's like it's crazy to see, and there was so much love given back, especially in the comments. Like there were just people like, "Yo, this is so good," blah blah blah. It feels amazing. Like it makes me more motivated. It makes me want to write more. It makes me want to make more music, and like just like, but like I said, I've kind of expected this, so it's like as soon as I get it, it's like I want more. I can't settle for, okay, 1.5 was cool. Now I want 3. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
And then after that, it's like, why only this song? Now I have to make another song better. You know what I mean? So
right, right.
it's good that I feel this way. I feel like because it's making me want to go harder, and that's pretty much all I can do right now. So
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So in that song, you talk about getting your heart broken and things like that. So what advice would you have to? What advice would you give to somebody who's going through that same kind of situation where they're, getting their heart broke?
I mean, obviously it depends on like the person, but I would say let it play out. Get your heart broken. Get cheated on. Whatever the problem is, right? I'm not saying do that for fun, but whatever
Right,
the problem is, let it happen because one, that was supposed to happen. Because you can. I feel like every relationship I've had before the relationship I'm in now was just lessons on
right,
what not to do for this. So you're gonna see signs. You're gonna see things that make you feel like something fishy is happening. You're gonna feel like you're not you're being like the person that you're with isn't being loyal to you, you know. Like there's gonna be so much, and my best advice is just to let it happen. Like there's no way it's gonna change. There's no way, like, God is putting that in your life for a reason. So if you're having a tough time with the relationship you're in right now, like, I mean, I don't want to be the coach, you know. I don't want to tell you what
right.
to do, but my piece of advice is just to let let it happen in the short term, you know. Like just don't think too much about what's going on. You'll see the true colors soon, you know, soon enough. And it all depends on what you do with them. Like I know a lot of people be like going through that stuff and staying with the person. So it all depends on what you're going through and what your problem is. But my piece of advice is to let it happen.
Let it happen. Okay, that's nice. So switching gears a little bit. So who are some of your dream collaborations? If you collab with anybody or a few somebodies, who are your dream collaborations?
Um, I already got one off the bucket list.
Oh,
Yeah, I already got one off the bucket list. I'm just gonna.
care to share? Can you share? Can you not share?
Uh, I'm gonna share. It's gonna be the last person. But people that I haven't worked with that I do want to work with: Dominic Fike,
Okay.
um, Brett Fires.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yep.
That's a good one.
Um, and the last person is Jack Harlow. Cause yeah, that's just my favorite artist in the world, man. I look
Okay.
up to him.
Okay, that's nice. And we're
Yeah.
gonna speak it into existence. It's all gonna happen. We're gonna
Yeah.
see.
Now we're speaking it all to existence.
Absolutely, it's gonna happen. It's already done. Okay, like duh, like it's already done.
Yeah.
I
Duh.
love it. I love it. So, what's next for you for the future? Looks like you're already on the road. You're doing your thing. Love to see it. But what's next in the future? What can people expect from you?
Well, I'm dropping East Side next week because the people want it, and after that, I'm gonna drop 3 more songs, and then a project is coming. And this
Oh,
project is gonna be the stamp. It's gonna be my foot. I'm pressing it down, letting people know.
okay.
Yeah.
Love to see it. Love to see it. So, one last question I ask everybody who I interviewed this: what makes you rare? Since we are Rare Radar, I have to ask, what makes you rare?
I think my wow. I think my vulnerability makes me rare. because there's not a lot of people who really tell their actual story. You got so many artists and so many characters that you just see online, and it's just like, oh, they're so situated, they're so good, like they don't worry about shit. Like, and there's people who do tell their problems, and but I want to be super clear on it to just make people realize that even though like I'm in this position, you can see me in that position and be like, I can do it too, because there's so much they can relate to. You know what I mean? And like that goes to that just goes with like being able to talk with people, just not on some like I'm Hollywood, and I've gotten that a lot already, and I try not to be as much as possible, but it's just like just to be as vulnerable as possible and let people know that like even though I'm in this position, I still be stressing probably even more than you do, you know? Like it's just, it all depends. Just vulnerability though is definitely gonna be the thing that's gonna push me, I feel like. And the music too. The music speaks for
Right,
itself.
of course. But I feel like when you couple that with the vulnerability, I feel like that's like a superpower right there.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure. Well, thank you so much for taking the time out
Of
to chat
course.
with us a little bit. Go ahead and plug yourself. Where can people check out your music? Where can people follow you? All that good stuff.
Yep. You can follow me right now. My name is NorthAve Jax. That's all my socials and my DSPs to the platforms for music. So if you want to check out my music, NorthAve Jax. My IG's right here. TikTok, NorthAve Jax. You already know what to do. And thank you for tuning in.
Period. Thank y'all so much.
Period.
And again, thank you so much for chatting with us. Make sure y'all go check out his single when it comes out, and make sure y'all keep a lookout for him because he's out here doing big things. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Peace out, y'all.
Peace out.
Bye.